one of their main problems is, how do I connect with people so that they take me seriously? And they kind of know that if I exaggerate my experience, then how do I even say my experience? Because I'm proud of my experience, but at the same time, I don't want to make it seem like I'm a producer when, I haven't really done the bigger stuff. So, but I also don't want to ignore that, because that, it is experience. And I tell them it is experience. And but it's not going to get you in the door, because you're producing small stuff is not going to get you in the door producing any big stuff. So their problem is, how do I talk to professionals to get going, to get work, to get this ball rolling, where I can get to where I want to be? 3 things: base, body of work, and brand. Brand is where you are known for what you do in the sector that you want to be in, like director, feature films. Me, sound mixer, commercials, okay? That's my brand. That's, everybody knows me. And that's the top, cream of the crop, union work, okay? Everybody's trying to get in that work right away. Boom, boom, boom. And then everybody says, get the fuck out of here, get the fuck out of here. And then, so I say, that's why that's not working. It's not your fault. It's not that you suck. It's just that you're doing the wrong thing, trying to get into the big stuff where you don't know really what you're doing yet. So what you need to do is you need to create a base first. This is people that love you, know you, and they actually say, I love that person. Base. How you create that is you get in through these assistant jobs: production assistant, director assistant, producer assistant, casting director assistant. You learn so much without your ass on the line. You get to watch somebody else really good do it. So base, and you, every single shoot, connection. Pretty soon, before you know it, you got 500 connections. How many do you have today? They got hardly any. That's because you're trying to get in the big stuff, and everybody's saying, get the fuck out of here. So get the base, and then you go out there and you build a body of work. Okay, now you start to build a body of work while you're on these big professional sets working as an assistant, because you can help out in these departments, especially if it's non-union. Another way to do it, and I teach this, is there's other ways. You go out and you actually work for free. Hey, I can production design for you. If you're a director, I can production design for you for free. And then you build your body of work there. You don't need to go to film school, because you'll learn it all on set while you get paid.
School programs and, Full Sail, like they'll talk about get a master's or, some kind of master's certificate, right, when you're done with this. And you'll have good, you will open up your job potential, but that job potential part of it is kind of like loosey-goosey. It's kind of abstract. Mm-hmm. And I think for us, what makes it good is that we talk about the job, right? There's no graduation, certificate. There's no paper. We talk about the job, and then we talk about the nurturing aspect of getting that job. We'll have your back as you go through, as you stumble on set. You can ask questions about how to network and how to talk to people so you don't piss anyone off on set. So when we talk about all of those real life instances that will happen, I think that's what sets us apart. So professional but nurturing.
This film industry, it's a huge business. Millions of people make their livings in it. This is doable. You can do this. I mean, you can take your skills that you have working in advertising or medical and use them in the film industry. Food, use them in the film industry. You can get in the door through your skills and then move in any direction you want in the film industry. During COVID, we said, it's gonna fucking explode. Okay. Nobody's doing anything now, but all this stuff has got to get shot, and people are just chomping at the bit to shoot it. So there's going to be a lot of opportunities because there won't be enough people. Now, exactly what we said, it's going gangbusters out there. It's so busy, and there's not enough people. The time to get in is now. In addition to there being so many more opportunities and there's not enough people, it's also a great time to learn because of the masks and all the COVID requirements. We're slowing down, we're more proceduralized, and it's kinder, gentler sets. People are, we've just all been through something very difficult, or we are all now living through something difficult. So it is a kinder, gentler, sweeter set.
What kind of things have they been trying? Are they going to network events? Are they trying to produce their own stuff? What have they attempted that hasn't worked so far, or that they hate doing?
Oh, they hate spending money on classes and ending up in the exact same places they were before they spent the money, or even a year later. They hate not being able to say to their parents that, yeah, I'm not in any big TV show. Well, when are we going to see you in something? They hate that question because they cannot say anything. Yeah, they hate trying and just being rejected, and then all of the shame that comes from them blaming themselves that they're not good enough, or that they don't know what they're doing, or they don't know how to reach out. They're really scared how to reach out to people. Like, I don't know what to say. I don't want to piss them off. I don't even want to send my resume because I don't know if it says the right things, or if I'm exaggerating. I don't want to come across desperate, too aggressive, all of that. So their whole thing with communication with professionals and just the how do I navigate this is
Right.
a lot of pain there.
Mhm. Okay. So it just feels like this giant mystery that like is too overwhelming, basically.
Yeah.
So compared to like what they have been doing and what they've been struggling, like what is different about your program, and like what really changes it for them?
What's different about this is their only other options are classes on cinematography, classes on screenwriting, classes on acting, film school, or acting school. And coming out of that, they still don't work in the business because they don't learn the most important thing, which is how to get the work. This is only focused on how to get the work because you'll learn your craft on set from people who can be your personal teachers in a real environment. That's it, in a nutshell. It's super fucking valuable, and people make like 40 to 100 to over $100,000 just from this training. Within a year, within 2 years. So, done this in almost everybody that I've kept in touch with, that I've made mentors. I also have mentors. Those are people that finished the program and are now working full-time professionally in the business, and they're really good, caring people. So they're mentors, and they come back, they come to our calls, they help other people. We have a mastermind, and they just help and give support and share stories to confirm what I'm saying in my teaching. So that gives a lot of validity. And also, since we changed their lives, they are forever, like if I call them, they will come, So it's really cool. Yeah. And we do parties at my house too. We do parties here, and then a lot of people come, and the mentors come, and well, it's something special. This is not like a film school or something. This doesn't cost, it costs a fraction of it. And I think that the community, and joining something like this where people can refer you work where you make, anywhere from $200 a day to $600 a day. Our people are passing work $600 a day to each other. You don't get that in film school or any classes. This is what I hear. Oh my God, I could actually do this. This is possible. I had given up on this. Yes, it's possible.